What's up, people? Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Big Boosie, man, doing the things I like to do, man. Yeah, it's been a crazy week, man. Everybody been seeing what's been going on with Lil Durk. I don't want to get too political with it, but I do want to voice my opinion in a few words, because it's really sad, man. It's sad what hip-hop is turning into. And this is what was trying to be avoided a long time ago. But the police now is not playing. Once you start making a lot of money in I'm gonna just say the music industry, period, fans are always gonna watch you. Anyway, they're gonna watch you, seeing how you move, especially when you are known for being in that gang culture, and you know, the type of music you talk about, which is about killing and things of that nature. They're gonna be on you. You won't even know it. Watching. Like, it's crazy, man. And then, before I get into that, I want to bring something to y'all attention. I think his name is Christian Eppinger on the YSL case. This is the stuff I'll be saying, man. When he shot the cop tried to stop him, jumped out, tried to grab on him and all that. He pulled out and shot the cop up, I believe, 7 times, almost killed that cop. It's to the point, like, what do that world mean? What do it all consist of? What's your main goal in life? Waking up every day with your gun, needing your gun, when you are a part of a hip-hop or an artist that is very popular, that makes money, travel everywhere, and now you know you're a part of that. What do it all mean? And I get it. People already had these beefs before the artist got big, so it really runs with what's already going on. So it's already built inside of that artist being a big artist now, and make it even worse because the jealousy even sets in. But after he shoots the cop up, there's footage of the police looking for him, and they found him. They went to the crib. They went to, I guess it was his girl crib, his family crib. But this is my thing, which is so crazy to me. Why would you go to a house where your family is at? And they had 2 little babies in there, man. Y'all gotta go see the footage. I normally pull it up, but I ain't got my other phone. Well, I got it, but the battery is going dead, so I would normally pull it up so y'all can check it when I'm not sitting in front of my set. But y'all need to go and check that out, like, for real. It says YSL member asked the police to kill him. Y'all check that out, because that's bugged out. Now he's just saying, kill me, kill me. He don't even want to surrender himself. But he went to a house where it was babies at, knowing he done shot a cop, knowing they come in full force when they do come, if they find out where he at. What be going on in these cats' mental, man? That's not fair to them babies. Them babies could have lost their lives. What if they came and threw bombs in the window? That would have ruined them kids forever. Still might ruin them, just them seeing them police out there. They gotta come running outside of their house where they feel safe at. The babies, man. And I say little babies, they look like they was no more than 4 or 5 years old, man. That's not fair to your family members. If you're gonna be in the street, make sure you got some money and somewhere to really go hide and run. If not, go get a job, man, and do something to get up out of that you know, that culture, that world. And if you want to be a part of it, you know, still work and make some business about yourself. Have your own house somewhere, or have a low-key spot you know you might run and have to hide. But don't go there where it's your family members that might lose their life. You already know how the police come in. They come in and don't talk sometimes. They just start firing, shooting. Now your loved one somewhere dead. 9 times out of 10, they don't even kill the person they came to get. That was sad, me looking at them little babies running out like that, man. That's crazy to me. But yeah, I want to get into this Lil Durk thing. What's crazy about the Lil Durk situation is it all started over a female. And me growing up in time, I knew a lot of cats that's not here right now that was cool with me, cool up in our circle, started beefing each other and killed each other over females. Over females, man. King Von gone. Lil Durk is now gone. Possibly gonna get life. His kid's gonna be missing a father now. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. And from what I'm hearing, Lil Durk got caught up on the internet. Got caught up on the internet watching the comments saying, damn, you ain't sliding for Vaughn. You ain't sliding for Vaughn. The police caught the guy that killed Vaughn. I'm not telling nobody not to slide for their homies if they want to, but you gotta move with caution. You can't move and think, crazy and think because you got money now, that's just the thing to do. Hire somebody. You just can't hire anybody to do no killings for you, man. If you don't really know these people, solid people, and or met this person through a very substantial person, you should have never ever did that. And I'm not saying that that's how you should do this so y'all can know how to take hits out. If you're gonna do it, I'm just saying that that's just how it goes. Understand the repercussion that come with it later on. And to be honest, murder, me growing up hearing murder is the easiest case to beat if done right. But there's paper trails, credit cards being used, I guess PayPals and Apple Pays and however it may go. I don't know all of it, but I'm hearing bits and pieces. So it was a paper trail of how that happened. And this is the crazy thing, right? So we talk about the not snitching situation and all that. And we tell people, don't do the crime so you don't have to snitch. We're not telling people, don't snitch, don't snitch, don't snitch. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. We're not doing all that to say, don't snitch. We're saying, don't do the crime so you don't have to snitch. And there'd be a lot of people up here in the comments saying, yo, y'all too old to be talking about snitching and not snitching and all of that. It's an epidemic out here, so it's a must we talk about that. And you a fool to think that we shouldn't. Because at the end of the day, that guy had 12 years in jail, came home, and then started working for the police. And then took another brother up out of here. Not saying what Lil Durk was planning to do was correct neither. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, make the police do their job. If you did time, do your time, go home and just sit down. Because snitching is just the same as killing with a gun or a knife. Or however you make just kill another black man. You send them to jail away from their family. So just because you don't want to do the time that you are offered. And then you came home from jail after 12 years and still did that. I guess that might have been in his offer. So they looking at, he did 12 years, so he can't be a rat. He must be cool. And he known for having a body or whatever. Yo, that's crazy that this guy did that and was up under their nose for 2 years. In the midst of the whole crew, the OTF crew, for 2 years. And was plotting and working with the police, man. That's crazy. Now Lil Durk is facing a hard time right now. I don't get it. You start from zero, ground zero, being a rapper, right? You turned out successful and you make it. And you stay in an environment as if you're still out in the streets. When you out here making millions of dollars that can open up businesses and get people jobs and create a business that can take your your family, your kids a long way when they get older. Now, all of that is gone to the wayside. You wasted your time being a big rapper / businessman, whatever you want to call it in the music industry, to throw it all away for making one wrong move. And like I said, the police already got the guy that killed Vaughn. So, I don't know, this is a rough one as far as people asking him to slide for Vaughn. And now all the people that was saying that, what they gonna do? Y'all gonna go and do time for him? Y'all gonna help him out with some bail money? Y'all gonna be sending his kids money when his kids need some money? What y'all gonna do? Y'all talking about sliding, and half the people that be in them comments talk about sliding, ain't gonna slide doing nothing at all. One thing I always tell my team, yo, look, I'm gonna roll with you, whatever. But don't put me in a position for you doing something crazy, and then now you want me to rock and roll with you and jeopardize my life with stupidity. I'm not going to jail for none of my friends that does stupidity. I'm not. And rumor has it, Vaughn found out that Quando Rondo was somewhere, got out the car, took it upon himself, and went over there where Quando Rondo was at, and went over there to fight. Reputation that Vaughn has is known for bodying people. So when they seen Quando Rondo seen Vaughn come through, what y'all think he gonna have? That burner, or his crew gonna have that burner and try and shoot and kill. So the whole thing went to the left that fast. And unfortunately, King Vaughn lost his life. R.I.P. King Vaughn. And condolences to his family. But it's crazy. Now, homie had to slide. Homie supposed to allegedly kill Quando Rondo's cousin in a retaliation move because he couldn't get to Quando Rondo at the time he wanted to, so he wanted to do something. Now all of that is getting ready to be held against him, and he's getting ready to go for a long time. And if nobody's paying this no attention when we be talking, it's bugged out. So, it's a sad day in hip-hop, man. Y'all tearing hip-hop down with blowing up, getting a lot of money, and then think you're going to utilize it illegally. That's backwards. Everybody that's smart try to get out the streets, leave from where they at, because it's known, going back to where you from, you always going to have to end up busting your gun for jealousy. Chief Keef, everybody been shouting him out. I give it up to him too. He left. He ain't never go back. He over there doing something else where he don't have to get himself involved in where he come from and indulge in that stuff. So, you know, gotta give thumbs up to brothers like that, man. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. And I like Lil Durk, man. Lil Durk, and he was a good dude. I remember hanging out with Durk. My bro Mad Max, y'all check him out. That's French Montana's head of security, big tall dark skinned dude, great dude. Mad Max, my boy, always called me when they come around. He was always holding them down because they were signed with French at the time. It was him, who else? Cheeks Drugs, God Bless the Dead. So I was running around with them. I think we was in Jersey at an event and all that. They showed me mad love, man. Lil Durk was a good dude, man. And I'm sure he's good to his people. And from what I was seeing, it was saying that he left the streets alone. He's not indulging in that no more. He went into a program or something. And now this showing the opposite. I don't know if that should have been a fake out to throw the police off. But now it's another brother in hip-hop gone that could have created jobs out here for people, could have opened up some businesses somewhere, and would have had his family set up for longevity, man. Now he's getting ready to do life. The feds is not playing. They are on it. They are on it. They watching everything, man. Period. So yeah, man, y'all gotta take this to mind, man. Like, you get on, and some of you up and comers, y'all can tell that your career getting bigger and bigger. You gotta say, when you get in that position, man, you gotta leave from where you at. You gotta stay away from the negativity, because it might make you mad. It might make you trigger. It'll trigger you to doing something that you know you probably really don't want to do in life. And now you end up with a life sentence, man. This is crazy, man. Like, it's a sad day this week, man, for hip hop, man. Once again, besides all the Puff stuff going on, man. Now you got Lil Durk in the mix, man. It's a dangerous game. It's a nasty game out here. And I want to say something to a lot of other people. You know, they say OGs always trying to preach this stuff, and we don't practice what we preach or whatever. We tell people, like I said, don't get in trouble so you don't have to snitch. But ain't nobody listening. And then when they get caught, they end up snitching. And for example, this little control dusty dude from Detroit, he don't even count. He ain't nobody. My friend had a party over there in Detroit, so I went over there. So while I'm over there, I call those on out. But one thing we always gonna tell you, don't never not stand up for yourself. Because if one man get away with something, another man will try. But it's just all about how you attack the situation, period. So this how silly people be in comments. They'll look at what I was saying as if I came over there for beef with the guns and all that. If I was over there for beef with the guns, he would have never known. I would have never called him out publicly, period. I took a plane over there, so you know I didn't have no gun, period. So I called him out. That's right. Where you at? Where you at, Playboy? So we can get up and talk. And you know, some of them say, well, what he said must be true. Nah. What I know what he said wasn't true. But it's just the fact of a person lying. See, lies and negative energy, negative information travel quicker than positive information. So sometimes you gotta open your mouth and put a brother in check. So that's what I did. I called him out in his own town. Where you at? Come outside, let's chop it up. So we can see what's what. You can see my energy face to face, like a man. So you know, automatically in viewers' mind is, oh, he calling him out for beef and all that, as if I came over there to do bodily harm. They ain't paying no attention that I probably over there just to talk. So just to show you where people mental is at. Straight like that, like stupid. But like I knew he wouldn't come outside. We could have met up anywhere. A hotel, restaurant, just to chop it up and talk. So you can stop with the negative conversation, with the lies. Period. So it's a way that you go about doing things. So y'all pay attention to the message and how we relay it, and make sure that you know what you're talking about before y'all keep coming up on these comments and trying to call somebody out. And then when I try to give you the jewels, you still going back and forth, back and forth. It's a few cats that come up there, and I'll answer back, you know, because I'm going to still give you all these jewels, whether you like it or not. Because it's really what we out here to do, to try to help y'all young cats with that negative thought process. But really pay attention when somebody is saying something. But you know, it's a lot of negative cats out there anyway, man. They don't care. They just caught up with wanting to comment in this internet world, just like that troll dude. He's an internet troll. He live in a basement. He's doing nothing. All those is facts. And then somebody said, well, you're going to go to every town where people criticize you, and he's just being a critic. That's not what a critic is. Know what a critic is. And when somebody criticizes you, opposed to somebody making a statement that's not true. He's making statements that ain't true. So for him to make statements that ain't true, let's get up and talk. That's it. So pay attention to what I did. Don't pay attention to what you thought it was in your mental. Because if it's beef, we don't call nobody out no beef and putting it all over the cameras and do all that. Never, ever, never, ever move like that. Ever. But yeah, we can link up and chop it up. Now we chopping it up outside and seeing what's going on. Yeah. Now, if a person don't like what I say when I'm in their face and they act like they want to bring bodily harm, I would never tell a person not to defend themselves. Then it is what it is. But if you come and set the record straight, let's set it straight so we ain't got to be all over this internet. Period. And if it's feasible, you're right, I will go to somebody else's town if they making crazy statements and they want to talk. Let's get to talking. But beef, we don't put beef out on cameras and all that. Nah, we don't do that. And it ain't even no beef. It's just a person that don't got nothing, that just wants some type of fame, clout chasing on the internet, and he knows a bunch of negative people that feed into it, and when y'all click in and click onto it to the negativity, y'all helping him get a check. So it's all negative bull crap. So I'd rather meet a person face to face and put an end to that negativity, and we could talk over the internet face to face to see, you know, whose conversation is the correct conversation. That's how that goes. So other than that, man, y'all brothers got to be careful what y'all doing out here. Y'all got to take life serious when you do get a big check, a big payroll, or a big movement going for yourself, man. Certain things you got to fall back from. You can't do it no more. You can't be in the hoods no more doing all that hanging out, because there's jealousy out there. They're going to pull you back. Now people done trick Lil Durk off the street. That's crazy to me, man. I'm a big fan of Lil Durk. And I feel bad for him right now that he made that decision. I hate it even worse that a guy wore a wire and did that to him. Let the police do their job. It's us against us now. It's not even us against them no more. It's us against us, because we don't know who is cool, is around us every day, and when everybody say, all right, see y'all tomorrow, we all going home. One or two of them is branching off and going to report to the police before they go home. And that's amongst all these crews out here, man. It's not a game. It's very, very sad, man. It's very sad. So yeah, y'all gotta tighten up. I don't know what to say, man. This hip-hop thing is getting ready to change drastically. It look like it's gonna be a bunch of new big dogs in the game. Hopefully that trend where they try to turn you into something that you're not, to make you accept being inside of their organization so you can get rich. You can't get rich unless you're a part of that organization and playing with a person's manhood. That's devilish. I have nothing against people that is gay, transgender, whatever. I'm not cool. What up? We can do business, get money, everything. But you can't force nothing on nobody. Put something in their drink. They pass out. You wake up. They wake up. You done took their manhood. How many did that ever happen to? It couldn't have happened to no real dudes, because this one lasted that long. Those offices, those houses where it all took place, that would have been blown up from a real dude. Trust and believe that. But now, hopefully, the right people get put in position and put people in there for their talents. And let all the right people in for their talent. Not have the doors locked. And it's harder for other artists to break into that world because you ain't part of that organization. And how that works is, if the big dogs got it on lock, you're an artist that's trying to get in the game. Now you got a buzz going. You won't get certain information. You won't get certain distribution deals. You won't get certain movies unless you're a part of what they're doing. And that's why you see all these artists and all these actors are rotating in just different, in a whole bunch of other movies. They're in these movies, in this movie, then they're over here in this other big movie. What about these other artists that's sitting back here that got just as much talent, or can play the role better than the artists that keep getting these roles? Because some of them don't even play them roles that good. It's because they are in that organization. If you sign with a label, If your label is independent, they ain't letting that label do unless the owner of it is part of them. That means you have to switch up to be a gay person in order to get these good, great privileges. For your artist to get good, great privileges. And or your artist, a big artist, you gotta bring him in and tell him, yo, you wanna go to the next level, you know, you gotta play these games with us. Come to our parties and do the things we like to do. Either humped or be humped on. That's crazy. Instead of letting the industry just go off talent and people make money and live their lives. Who in the world said that a man gonna control another man if he don't do what he want him to do, or control another man by making him do what he want him to do, and play with his sexuality and his manhood, and vice versa, wherever it is for women as well, and or sexing a woman that you want to sex by putting drugs or whatever in her drink. When you are on top of the world, you're a celebrity, you're a star. Beautiful women throw themselves at these celebrities out here. You don't even have to drug them, so I don't get the part of wanting to drug them just to have sex with them. I've watched women be around star power and break their neck, wear the skimpiest clothes so they can get chose for that night to leave with that man. Why put something in their drink? But if they chose to leave with you and want to hang with you and they don't want to sex you, then that's cool. I get it. I get it. I get it. But learn to accept the word no if a woman don't want to give you none, man. And vice versa too with a lady. If she don't want to give you none, he don't want to give you none, however it may go, accept the word no. Don't put no drugs in they drink and then take it. It ain't even no fun that way. And it's highly disrespectful, man. It's highly disrespectful, man. To a 5th to 10th degree to do that to a person, man. I'm cheering, man. I hope y'all take this to heat. Your boy Big Boosie, make sure y'all share this. Hit that like button. All my new people, subscribe. YouTube playing with the numbers still. So make sure y'all hit that like button up for me. Come on, YouTube. We gotta stop it, man. We gotta stop it. But I'll see y'all in a minute, man. Got a few more things on the way I gotta chop it up with y'all about. I'll see y'all in a minute. I'm on the hot dog slushy truck putting things together. I got people trying to come and grab some stuff, man. I'll see y'all in a minute.